Greetings and blessings, my beloved people. Welcome to our Tuesday night mindfulness session with Halim Ali and From the Heart Enterprises. Thank you for joining us. Before we get into our mindfulness session tonight, I'd like to take a moment to connect with the breath, to breathe in through your nose and hold it for a couple of seconds and then release through your mouth. Breathing in through your nose, taking a moment to connect with the breath. Holding it and releasing through the mouth. And as we continue to center ourselves and to find our breath, I would like us to think about gratitude. Tonight's mindfulness topic is 8 tough love lessons. But before we get into our tough love lessons, I would like to take a moment to focus on gratitude. And in this moment, I want you to only focus on what you are grateful for. What are you grateful for? Focusing only on what you are grateful for. Many of us spend a lot of time complaining, spend a lot of time weeping, spend a lot of time jealous of others. Let's take this time to focus on what we are grateful for. And as we connect with the breath, I'd like to read a little something called gratitude. Gratitude. As the branches of a tree return their sap to the root from whence they arose, as a river poureth the streams to the sea, whence the spring was supplied, so the heart of the grateful man or woman delighteth in returning a benefit received. Gratitude. He or she acknowledgeth their obligation with cheerfulness. They look upon their benefactor with love and esteem. Gratitude. And if to return the deed be not in their power, they nourisheth the memory of the deed in their breast with kindness, and they forgetteth it not all the days of their life. Gratitude. The heart of the grateful is like the clouds of heaven which drop upon the earth fruits, herbage, and flowers. But the heart of the ungrateful is like a desert of sand which swalloweth with greediness the showers that fall, and burieth them in its bosom, and produceth nothing. Gratitude. Envy not thy benefactor, neither strive to conceal the benefit he or she hath conferred. For though to oblige is better than to be obliged, though the act of generosity commandeth admiration, yet the humility toucheth the heart and is amiable on the sight of both the Creator and human beings. Gratitude. But never receive a favor from the hand of the proud. To the selfish and avaricious have no obligations. The vanity of pride shall expose thee to shame, and the greediness of avarice shall never be satisfied. Gratitude. Taking a moment to connect with your breath and to focus on what you're grateful for, even if it's waking up this morning, even if it's having a roof over your head, or sound transportation, or someone in your life that loves and cherishes you. What are you grateful for? Good health, good eating habits, exercise. What are you grateful for? It's so much to be grateful for. The breath of life, and to be breathed by the universe. So much to be grateful for. And let us connect to gratitude and our breath. Let us connect our breath to gratitude. Let us connect our breath to truth. Let us connect our breath to prosperity. Let us connect our breath to abundance. Let us connect our breath to righteousness. And let's take this time to take inventory on the things we are grateful for. Because it is here where we extract the gold from the crucible, and the wisdom from our wounds, and the lessons from our experiences. So the future will have a new tone, a new vibration, and a whole new passion. So the future will have a new tone, a new vibration, and a whole new passion. And as we enter into our mindfulness session this evening, allow yourself to take inventory of your life, of your biggest life lessons, and those lessons that have shaped you into the person you are. Those lessons that have shaped the way you think, the way you act, and the way you feel. Taking a moment, breathing in and releasing through your mouth. Breathing in through your nose and releasing through your mouth. What are some of your greatest life lessons to date? And we don't want to force any answers. We just want to allow them to come up. In particular, what are the lessons you've been denying? What have you been denying, resisting, or hiding from? What possibilities could arise if you were finally willing to step out of denial and tell the truth? So as we continue to connect with the breath, let us embrace gratitude and the journey unto gratitude. Tough love is sometimes the journey unto gratitude. So let us embrace tough love, and allow me to share a few tough love lessons that I have implemented in my own life and experience. Tough love lesson number 1. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Just because you may want the best for others does not mean they want the best for you. Protect yourself. To be responsible and deeply caring of yourself, ask yourself, what would I need to put in place to be protected in this job? What would I need to put in place to be protected in this relationship? What would I need to be protected in this contractual agreement or this situation? What healthy new boundary could you establish for yourself this week that would be more like a lovely trellis with flowers than an impenetrable brick wall? Tough love lesson number 1, protect yourself. Tough love lesson number 2, and I know this may be hard for many of you to hear. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to save you. Too often we look outside of ourselves for others to take care of the things we don't want to do. Things like manage our money, things like eliminate our pain or take away our problems and our loneliness. And then we suffer the consequences of denying our greater capacities. No one is coming to save you. If you think someone is coming to save you, my beloved, you are bound for disappointment, as you must save yourself, because no one is coming to save you. Tough love lesson number 3. When they tell you who they are, believe them. When people show you who they are, believe them. Listen. Are you in denial about someone in your life and waiting for them to be different than they are? We're informed about who people are in so many ways. The way they treat us, the way they are treated, the way they treat others. But one of the primary ways we are informed is through their actions. Tune in and trust your instincts and your intuition, and refuse to minimize your intuitive feelings. Tough love lesson number 3. When they tell you who they are, listen. When they show you who they are, believe them. Tough love lesson number 4. Take back your light. For it is your birthright. Each one of us is born with a special gift, talent, and light. Tough love lesson number 4. I command you to take back your light. Know that when you are in awe of someone else's greatness, you are really seeing yourself identify what you most admire and love about others, and see how you can nourish those qualities and bring them out in yourself. See how you can nourish those qualities that you admire and respect in others and bring those same qualities out in yourself instead of fixating on someone else's skills, someone else's brilliance, someone else's capacity to lead. Govern yourself and find ways to develop, cultivate, and demonstrate your own. Take back your light, my beloveds. Tough love lesson number 5. Do your due diligence. Do your due diligence. You've surely noticed that there are people who lie, cheat, con, steal, slander, and manipulate. That is why we must take radical responsibility for who we get into business with, or who we get into relationships with, or who we do business with, or who we give our hearts to. We must take radical responsibility for who we get into business with, for who we get into friendships and relationships with, and who we give our hearts to. We must do our due diligence by asking questions and getting the information needed to make life enhancing choices. We must do our due diligence, ask questions, and get the information needed to make life enhancing choices. And as we breathe in that energy, what life enhancing choices stand before you? Are you on the precipice of a breakthrough or on the verge of a breakdown? It is your choice. Tough love lesson number 6. Say no when you want to say no. Protect your yes. Say no when you want to say no. Remember that you're not doing anybody any favors when you say yes and are then riddled with resentment. We choose discomfort over resentment. Be true to yourself and say no when you want to say no. Walk away when you want to walk away. Use your authentic voice, that voice deep down inside, and heal yourself from the disease to please. Say no when you want to say no. Protect your yes. That is tough love lesson number 6. Say no when you want to say no. Protect your yes. Tough love lesson number 7. For 7 is always such a magic spiritual number, as we have 7 cardinal colors to the solar spectrum, 7 layers to the heart, 7 layers to the skin, 7 orifices to the human body. So with tough love lesson number 7, identify your real friends and keep them close. Tough love lesson number 7, identify your real friends and keep them close. Oftentimes, people spend a lot of time and energy trying to make a friendship work when it is actually not a good relationship. Consciously distinguish the good time friends and focus and put your attention on the lifetime friends, the ones who will be with you through thick and thin. And if you're questioning where someone stands, simply ask them, inquire. But we must learn to consciously distinguish the good time friends, those friends who are there for the ride, those friends who may not bring any substantive value to your life, but drain your energy and steal your passion. And if you are questioning where someone stands, simply ask them. And that is tough love lesson number 7. Identify your real friends and keep them close. Because a lot of times we may have a lot of people around us, a lot of relatives, but far and few between are the true family, those who you can depend on truly every day, those who you can depend on to lift you up when you are down. Tough love lesson number 7. Identify your real friends and keep them close. And last but not least, tough love lesson number 8. Clean up your past. Clean up your past. Tough love lesson number 8. Our outer world is a direct reflection of our inner world. Our outer world is a direct reflection of our inner world. If your inner world is packed and jammed with old grudges, old resentment, old integrity issues, unfinished business and limiting thoughts, beliefs, worn out fantasies, and outdated dreams, it is virtually impossible for the universe to give you the abundance that is waiting for you. Clean up your past. Our outer world is a direct reflection of our inner world. If your inner world is packed with old grudges and resentments, old integrity issues, unfinished business, limiting beliefs and thoughts, worn out fantasies and outdated dreams, it's virtually impossible for the universe to give you the abundance that is waiting for you. And also with cleaning up your past before you carry your baggage into a friendship or into a new relationship or into a new situation. Clean up your past. because the person on the receiving end or on the other end is not deserving of your baggage, as you are not deserving of someone else's baggage. 8 tough love lessons. Number 1, protecting yourself. Tough love lesson number 2, no one is coming to save you. Tough love lesson number 3, when they tell you who they are, listen. When they show you who they are, believe them. Tough love lesson number 4, take back your light. Tough love lesson number 5, do your due diligence. Tough love lesson number 6, say no when you want to say no and protect your yes. And tough love lesson number 7, identify your real friends and keep them close. Tough love lesson number 8, clean up your past. And this is Halim Ali. And each week we have created this space and this container to come together where we can leave the world behind and check our baggage at the door and step into the light and become one with the light, because the light is all we really are. The reflection you see in the mirror, that is not a true representation of yourself, for you are bigger, brighter, bolder, and more beautiful than you could ever imagine. My name is Halim Ali. This has been our Tuesday mindfulness session with From the Heart Enterprises. And as you come back into the room, let us connect with our breath. Breathing in and releasing. Breathing in and release. Breathing in and release. Breathing in and release. Breathing in and release. Thank you for joining us. Until we meet again, nothing missing, nothing broken. Peace and love.